Guys, I'm getting scared.
And I had to grab it while I was running and it cut my finger.
But one thing about Matt that makes me very angry, we're sailing good, bad, and ugly. 3 years ago, we bought our boat off Craigslist for $5,000. I'm Kristen, and this is Matt. We are known to break the rules and do things a little less traditional. Hit subscribe to join the adventure. Thanks to our patrons for keeping us going. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sailing GBU. Today is another sail day. We're leaving Caja de la Muerte. Muerte. You know, I got that. He's got it. Anyways, we're leaving that island. We had a lot of fun here. Clear blue water. It has everything to offer for a great anchorage besides grocery stores.
Yeah, the weather's turning. We're a little exposed here. We need to boogie back to civilization. It's been 13 days here with no ice. And
yeah, no refrigeration for a long time.
No diesel docks, no gas, no Wi-Fi, so it's time to rip it back to get all that stuff.
No Wi-Fi. I forgot about that one too.
Yeah, you know, when you get to know each other real good when the Netflix ain't pumping in. But there was plenty of fish to eat, plenty of diving here. If you ever get shipwrecked on Isla de la Muerte and you starve to death, that's your fault. You could have definitely made it. But luckily, someone that watches the channel was here like partying on their boat, and they actually yesterday did bring us some ice.
Yeah,
so
shout out to Ruben.
Shout out Ruben, what up? Get a little bit of fish and put it on some ice last night. So that was cool. So we'll have dinner when we get to Salinas. It's going to be about a 25-mile sail as the crow flies, or as the dolphin swims, I like to say. It's only about 17 miles straight there, but with some tacking, that's about how far we'll have to go. 25, maybe even 30 miles, depending on what the wind does. So we'll be putting little tic-tacs in. Right now, we're going to head around this island.
We're going the back way?
Yeah, we're going to go the back way.
Hopefully we catch a fish. Fingers crossed for the 100th episode.
Cross them all. Cross your fingers, cross your toes.
All right, let's go. Alright, a normal sailing morning for us goes me running around, trying to wake up early, trying to put all my stuff away because I put it off to the last minute. And Matt always does his stuff the night before. But one thing about Matt that makes me very angry when we go to sail, and he knows he does this, he'll tell me, alright, we're leaving at 7. So I'll wake up at like 6:30 to do all my stuff, put a bikini on, get ready to go, and then if he hears me wake up, all of a sudden, that's when he wants to leave. So I can never get my stuff done, and no matter how early, if I wake up at 5:30 and it wakes him up, he's ready to leave at that time, and he does it every time.
All right, so I'm gonna pull the anchor up. These anchorages like this offer you the chance to sail off of anchor, but the wind's kind of blowing on shore, so I'm gonna need her to steer like as soon as I get the anchor up off this island. So you don't have the pleasure of seeing me pull the chain this week. Sorry, guys.
Hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. Doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. The feeling is all gone. The feeling is all gone.
Alright, so we decided to drone since the winds were a little bit light. We were like, oh, you know, we're still kind of learning how to drone, so when the winds are real heavy, we don't get the sailing shots. But we say, you know what, our sails are full, wind's light, let's put the drone up. So we put it up. Of course, the moment we do, the wind probably increases 30%. So now we're flying the drone back into the back of the boat to grab it. I was telling Kristen, she was like, oh no, your finger hurts. And I said, I'd rather have a bloody finger than a wet drone. That's for sure.
It's pretty hard to fly the drone while sailing. You have to launch it out of your hand, and then when it comes to landing it, you're like trying to keep up as the boat's sailing, so you're like trying not to go too far fast, slow down. It's a big disaster. That's why we don't do it too often. We'd rather not risk our drone so we can get our beautiful anchorage spots drone scenes than too many sailing dangerous risk drone shots.
And our drone does have a name, so if you can guess the name of the drone, you get 5 points. You get 5 GBU points.
How would they ever guess?
It's very creative.
It's been in the comments a few times.
It's very similar to what a drone does, what a drone allows you to do. There's a hint. So for 5 GBU points, guess the name of the drone. So for the last couple of episodes, I've been trying this new thing out. I've been reading some stuff from this guy Joshua Slocum about self-steering and how to balance your sails so that you can get a little more self-steering if you obviously don't have an autopilot or a wind vane like we do not have. So I've been doing this string with like a little piece of bungee cable, and obviously I adjust it, get it at the best course that I can, and then I kind of lash it down, and it has this little bit of spring where I can adjust it if I need to a little, or like kind of just rest your foot on it if you're just kind of laying there sleeping. And what I'm finding is that it keeps me between like 10 degrees.
If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Alright guys, we've been here for a couple days, just been editing videos and hanging out, and it's time to get off this boat.
Yeah, we made it to Salinas. We sailed the 7 seas, arduous journeys, but you know, we're pretty hardcore, so it wasn't that hard for us. But yeah, we're here in Salinas. It's a little more crowded. We're stuck here for a couple days waiting for packages. I know they're nothing new. So we decided, let's rent a car, let's run out. There's some cool stuff to see around here, so
time to go out adventuring. Let's check out Salinas, see what it has to offer, and just have some fun today.
yeah, let's get it. This is the whip. This is the stallion for today, little Blanquito. Alright guys, so we're heading up this mountain, heading up to the very tip top of the peak, and this damn road is winding like a snake. My ears are popping, we're getting way up here. This has got to be the damn squiggliest road I've ever been on in my life.
Alright guys, so we're almost to our destination, but we decided to stop at a lookout since we're so far up the mountain. So let's check out this lookout. Matt's eating ice cream he got from KFC.
A protein shake. That's what you're talking about.
Protein shake, what am I saying? For your breakfast. That's what you do when you get off that boat and you finally come to civilization. You go to KFC.
Alright, so pretty far up the mountain here, or the Montalvo, Montaña. I don't know how to say mountain in Spanish, but we're about, I don't know, halfway, 2/3 up this bad boy. The air's getting pretty thin up here. You know,
okay, you're being dramatic. It's a great view is what I think he's trying to say.
With the elevation, you know. But yeah, it is actually a beautiful view. You can see the south coast, the ocean here. We have a little bit further to go to see the real treat. I gotta get some inertia going or else I'm never gonna make it.
We're going up the mountain now, guys, and Matt, for some reason, is thinking that if he doesn't get speed going, then we're gonna roll down, which is not true. Guys, I'm getting scared. These are really steep, and we're in this stupid rental car. And no offense to this guy's car, but I don't know if it's prepared to go up these mountains, and Matt thinks we're gonna roll down. Look, guys, this guy has turkeys. And baby turkeys.
And a goose. Oh, he putting his feathers out now, boy. Holy crap, guys. So we drove up this mountain road in this little, like, 4-banger, I don't know, Toyota Camry or whatever.
I don't know what we were thinking. We didn't know. I guess we knew we were going up a mountain, though, so who knows what we were thinking.
This is terrifying. I'll be honest with you. Like, there's some parts on this little road that are, like, way above, like, 45 degrees grade. Like,
and we're using, this does not have 4-wheel drive.
There's just, like, no guardrails. And I'm like, we're about to drive off the side of a mountain.
And he says we just gotta go full acceleration.
Going up is no big deal. It's going down. It's like when you walk up a mountain and then you're walking down, you're like tripping, bro.
Yeah, and it turns out it's private property to even get close to where we want to get. So now we have to find a weird parking spot and just see if we can get a glimpse of what we're looking at.
I'll say though, it's pretty terrifying. Like, this is crazy. Alright guys, so we drove all the way up this mountain and periled our lives.
Terrified. I was seriously terrified.
She was terrified. And she's like not too introverted with her terror. She lets everyone know that we're about to die.
I was scared, okay?
But yeah, so we did some reading and it said there was like a restaurant, like some rock climbing available up here. So we thought you'd kind of just be able to drive up this mountain and there would be like a park or something available.
Yeah, it said there was, you park up there and then you walk to the mountains.
Yeah, like there's little pins that say rock climbing available and stuff like that. But every place you get to up here, first of all, it's very difficult to navigate. And second of all, everything is private property. So what it probably is someone probably privately runs rock climbing and stuff like that. And you probably need to make an appointment because Google shows like places to go, but they're not really public. So we came all the way up here to show you there's this rock formation that is like two, I don't know, like kind of cones, kind of like peaks. It kind of looks like this, you know? And they're known as tetas de piedra. You'll have to look it up. I'm not going to say it because I don't want YouTube to get mad at me and think I'm talking about something naughty. But, tetas de piedra. But yeah, you can imagine what two mountains that are kind of shaped conical close together could be, you know, what someone might call it. Obviously, this mountain was named by like a 13-year-old boy, but it was cool. Really fun adventure coming up here.
Yeah, the adventure is getting there. Once you're there, I would have to say it's really not too exciting, the actual tetas. But you know what? I'm a woman, so maybe it was more exciting for you. But let's get down this mountain. I need to get back down to land.
See guys, it's real. Kristen thought that that was gonna be us. Hopefully nobody got hurt in that. If you did, RIP.
Scary. It's scarier out here in cars and in mountains than it is on a sailboat, guys.
Yeah, this is our first like Rocky Mountain trip, you know. We're good beach people, good water
we're
people.
Floridians. Mountains are something else for us.
I looked down and I said, oh boy. Felt like I was dropping into a big old concrete wave. Alright, so that was fun. We safely made it back down the mountain. As you can see,
We're alive.
we're back in our humble abode. Safe and sound on the water, where we belong. We don't need to play around with the mountains no more for a little while.
But on our way back, we decided to stop at some stores. We got a new battery so we can run our fans all night. But we had quite a bit of a problem in Salinas. What's not the worst problem. Normally we can deal with it, but it's pretty hot. It's summertime in Puerto Rico, and normally we don't have any bug screens. So when the bugs come from the mangroves and mosquitoes, we can't just shut our whole hatches in and die of heat in our beds at night.
We got no AC, so we had to shut it down, you know, and we're about 30 yards, 40 yards from the mangroves, 70 yards on the other side, so it gets pretty thick in here at night. You cannot leave the hatches open, so I had to manufacture some hatch covers for the screens.
So he came up with this idea to put 2 pieces of wood together on our 1 piece of screen for my hatch to still let the air in. It's not the prettiest thing, guys, but it gets the job done.
I couldn't get I only have a Sawzall, so I couldn't get the cuts very straight to slide into the hole. So I had to like put a little piece of rope in there to cover up that little gap that the bugs won't get into. They actually have these really cool screens for the hatches that you can just kind of throw over the hatch. It has
you can get them on Amazon.
Yeah, the Amazon
We'll link
has
them down below.
It has weights at the bottom, so it's really easy. And we were gonna make something like that, but we couldn't find screen, we couldn't find sewing needles. The only screen they had at the Ferreteria was like this metal chicken coop screen, and Kristen made fun of me and said, what are you building, a chicken coop? So we did the best we could with what we had, but yeah, these bugs were brutal and it had to be done.
We're gonna be getting out of here in Salinas soon, heading off to Vieques and Culebra.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading east, and that's hopefully where we get to some nicer anchorages with no bugs. Salinas is beautiful, beautiful people, but boy, oh boy, it's hot when you shut this whole boat up.
We're dying of heat. I'm dying of heat right now, guys. You probably hear this fan in the background, and I'm sorry. Normally I'd cut that off, but I'm dying this time.
You might can smell me through the screen. Do you got smell-o-vision? Let me know.
But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed us almost dying into the mountain. Make sure you like it, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and give us a share if you care.
Give us a share if you care, and remember that the tug is the drug.
How many sayings have we came up with?
Let's tell Bob.
Bye.
Bye.